Hello my dear Virgo, welcome to my channel, and I'm here to do the reading for May 2019 for Sun, Moon and Rising signs in Virgo. This is a general reading. If it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And well, already I did pre-shuffle the cards, but there you go, message is coming through already. So yeah, check out also the videos for your moon and your rising to get a more complete view and picture about what's happening in your inner and outer landscape in the month of May. Alright, so what are the messages for Virgo? Hope you are well, Virgo. The Star, beautiful. The Ace of Pentacles. Starting good. Alright. Four of Cups. What else is there for Virgo? Okay, that's too much. No, okay. Okay. We're reading it. I think for Taurus also was something of the sort. A lot of cards just popped out. And yeah, I decided to read them this time. Alright, and the underlying energy, bottom of the deck, you have the Knight of Pentacles. I'm just going to put it out here somewhere. And we're going to talk about this. It's a bit of a mess. So many cards, a little bit hard to put them all. See, we'll figure it out. A way to communicate all this. Alright, keep in mind, this is your underlying energy, your theme, the Knight of Pentacles, Earth energy. I could easily assume that that has to do with you, Virgo. It's maybe your current energy. You're feeling somewhat at home. We are entering Taurus, which is your sister sign, Earth energy, so this may feel good for you. You feel in your element. Knight of Pentacles. Knights are ruled by the drive of transformation, expansion, yeah. But from out of all the knights, the Pentacles Knight is a rather slow one. And slow and steady, and this is how I think this is how you function, the slow and steady. So this is a pace that you're comfortable with. Let's put out some clarifiers for all these cards. So we can, okay, what do we have here? Five of Pentacles or the Ace of Pentacles? What do we have for the Star? What do we have here? Okay, Six of Swords with the Star. Okay. King of Pentacles. Alright, so we're growing here. Okay. So we have both the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles here. Beautiful. What else do we have here for Virgo? Let's clarify these cards for Virgo for the month of April 2019. Okay, Virgo. A lot of Pentacles energy. As I said, I feel like you're feeling good somehow. You're in your element for some reason. Chariot. with the King of Wands. Beautiful. What do we have for the Eight of Wands? One card, please. There we go. Ace of Cups. Beautiful. Alright. And you have the Judgment card here to go along with your theme of King of Pentacles. So let's talk about this. Let's talk about this King of Pentacles and Judgment. Okay, so as I said, you feel like you're in the pace. You're in the pace that you're comfortable with. You're carrying here your most valued. I want to say self, but it doesn't seem to make much sense in this sentence. Sorry about this, but it is there's something having to do with your sense of value or what you value. And the Judgment card, well, the Judgment card has to do a lot with forgiveness. It's a moment of like the reckoning, you know. It's like it's an awakening of the mind, or an awakening of the self to what seems to be a new world. And your reading starts with the Ace of Pentacles, so it does make a lot of sense that it's some sort of like cycle ending and an assessment of what is it that's really happening. You see like all these people rising up from the grave, and you have this angel here waking them up, really. Judgment has to do a lot with awakening, but on a bigger scale, the Judgment has to do a lot with forgiveness. Where is forgiveness needed? Am I still holding on to grudges? Am I freeing myself from the energy that has been waiting on me based on what other people did to me that I did not forgive them for? So I think that forgiveness is needed for this this night to grow to being the King of Pentacles, you know, to keep forward, to see movement, to see forward movement. Maybe that's why you're kind of in this in your energy, in your element here. You're walking at your own pace, and you are ready to look at things from your past and forgive something that you've been struggling with in the past, and it's something that's been waiting on you for a long time, and it may very well have to do with this whole, with why maybe you're feeling like this at times, feeling like you've been left out in the cold, feeling like you've been abandoned, feeling alone, feeling isolated, feeling coming from this energy of lack, coming like feeling as if there is no space for you in this world, if that makes any sense. And it may have to do with something from the past that you've been carrying, something that's been done to you, something that you internalized for a very long time, as if you're not being accepted into the world. So it might have to do with early childhood, and forgiveness of someone in your life that made you feel like this. You know, people that make us feel small and isolated and rejected is not really about us, it's about them. We internalize their action, we interpret their action most of the time through the mind of a child. You know, a 5-year-old child can interpret the fact that mom or dad is really busy with working as oh, they don't want to play with me, I'm being rejected. This is a simple silly example, but that can go so much deeper in so many different ways, and it can go through also much more difficult experiences that can be internalized as there's something wrong with me, I'm not enough And yeah, they're like, I'm literally feeling rejected here. Rejected by my family, rejected by my tribe, rejected by society, rejected by the world. But yeah, with this judgment, I think that you are ready to forgive that person. You are ready to forgive those that kind of like created this opportunity for you to internalize this belief system that you've been carrying for a while. And you see like what's happening here with also with the Six of Swords right after this Five of Pentacles. It's like you're moving away from this energy mentally first. You understand the process. You understand that this is something that you've been carrying for a long time, and it was not your fault that you've been carrying it, because that's what your mind internalized at the time. And it takes time to be aware of this, but because you've been working at your own pace, because you've been like moving in your own energy here, you have the opportunity here. The Ace of Pentacles, it's about opportunity. It's about real opportunity, real time, real life opportunity to make a real change. And that's coming from forgiveness, and but forgiveness does not mean like letting the people that hurt us off the hook in any way. It does not affect at all the person, and you don't even need to communicate it. You need to forgive in your heart. If you don't communicate it, it's up to you. If you want to, if it's necessary, if something like this. But you forgiving sets us free, not the people that hurt us. It means that I'm not going to suffer anymore, and I'm not going to like get triggered every time that I'm thinking about something related to these people that made me feel like this. They won't get the power to make me feel like this any longer. I'm free of this. This is what forgiveness is all about. And there you go. You have this opportunity to get out of this through forgiveness, and you're moving away at a mental level from this energy of lack, from this energy of isolation. And it goes with the star, right? Like you have the Six of Swords with the star, and the star, it's by the way, it's Aquarius energy, so it's also like mental energy. But the star is all about hope. It's all about like a healing is taking place right now, which is not the most comfortable healing, because yeah, you need to be aware of this energy first in order to, and you need to feel it in order to feel the need to move away from it in a mental level. So the star is going to, but yeah, it all has to do with healing from that place. And that's so beautiful, Virgo, that you are able to do this now. Go with it, stay with it, because it's taking you to grow to being this King of Pentacles, and gives you like emotional stability, emotional structure here. You're gonna grow you're growing emotionally from this forgiveness that you're making, and you're becoming like you're the master of yourself, being in control of yourself, being in control of who you are. The King of Pentacles is the master of the Earth suit, and you're an Earth sign, and everything that you value is available to you, within you. Because the ones that wronged you in the past don't have power over you to make you feel like you lack something. You have it all. It's like a card of abundance. And you're moving into the Seven of Pentacles energy with the Nine of Pentacles energy, which kind of enforces like what's happening here. Well, the Seven of Pentacles is like the end of the lower cycle. You've done the forgiving, you've done the work, you've done the moving away, you've done the healing, and now you're looking at your crop to see like yeah, where can I go with this? You start separating, like, what is it that you can use right now in terms of your energy, in terms of where you're gonna consume for this year, and you can separate the crops that you're gonna plant for the next years, you know. And it's the beginning of the second part of this cycle. But it has to do with the higher realm. It has to do with starting to use the fruits of the, like, to enjoy the fruits of your labor here. You're planning up for your next season, and you started using what you can use. And this Nine of Swords is really like, take care of yourself here. You've done a lot of work, and you can indulge a little bit in the fruits of the labor that you've been putting on. This lady is like, she's like the epitome of abundance. Look at her fancy clothes, and she has all these pentacles here, all this coin here gathered up, and she's like in her own garden, and the grapes are a symbol of abundance again. And then she's having this eagle or something, like this bird that yeah, it's like she's tamed this eagle. Look, this eagle's got something on its head, so she's put in effort to tame this bird. And now she's got where she is because she's put in the work to move away from certain maybe thought patterns that didn't serve her, to you know, overcome these limiting beliefs. Who would have thought that one can tame a bird to just sit on your arm like that? First of all, you gotta imagine that this is possible. You gotta learn that this is possible, and then you can do it. Learn how. And I see this nail here. It has to do also with time management. So she knows how to manage her time. She knows how to, oh no. She knows how to manage her time. She knows how to enjoy herself as well as work. You know, pamper yourself from time to time. You have all this abundance, you can do it. And abundance doesn't necessarily mean money, and pamper yourself doesn't necessarily mean spend a lot of money out there. It's up to you how you interpret this, you know. But, you know, have a good time with yourself. Take yourself out on a date. Go enjoy a beautiful walk, and give yourself space to just experience the amazing growth that you've been that happened to you, that you made happen. and see it and observe it and rejoice in it, and gain the confidence that you need to gain through this, because there's a lot of growth that happened here. And the King of Wands is like, okay, the most confident of these characters, these archetypes here. He's like passionate, confident, but also grounded, and he takes risks, and he's putting himself out there, and he's focused. And with this Chariot, it comes with the Chariot. It's like a very focused energy, an energy like once you've done this work, once you're like doing this assessment, and you're like understanding like what you can use right now, what you can put on for later, how can you enjoy your time in this world. Actually, it's not just about work, it's also about enjoying. Then you become very focused. And again, this time management and the Chariot make me think that you needed this way of like assessing like kind of where you're putting your energy and how you're spending your time, and this gives you this very directional uh, force, especially with this King of Wands. It's like very passionate energy directed in the where it needs to go, whether it's like focusing on the particular project that you want to work on, and it's moving forward. It's really moving forward, and it's moving forward fast. Look at this eight of wands energy is a very fast moving energy. The everything had been set in motion, and whatever it is that you're focusing right now, it is happening, and it's happening fast. Maybe a little bit too fast for you, since you're kind of used to this like slow and steady energy. So it might feel a little bit confusing, but don't get overwhelmed there, because look at this Ace of Cups that comes with this Eight of Wands. The Ace of Cups is its energy of abundance, overflow, rebirth, love, and self-love. So I think that by letting go of this burden that you've been carrying, this grudge that you've been maybe carrying, and being able to forgive those in your life that had been too fast, too slow, that had been making you feel certain type of way, left out in the cold, abandoned, rejected. Forgiving them gives you this amazing like kickoff towards fulfilling your potential. It's beautiful, Virgo. And it brings you back home. Like this Ace of Cups, always I feel like it's a coming back home. It's like you have this opportunity to see yourself at an emotional level from a very different place, with much hope and love. And of course, the more we are able to find that love inside ourselves, we can share it with others as well. See, this cup is overflowing here into this sea, and that means that we are ready. We are able to share, because we have a lot, and you will attract so much of that love around you. And that's like the opposite of feeling like completely rejected and abandoned out into the cold. Beautiful. Beautiful, Virgo. Congratulations there for all the hard work. And yes, please do reflect on forgiveness right now, and who it is that you need to forgive. And many times we come back to also forgiving ourselves. You know, sometimes it's easier to forgive other people than it is to forgive ourselves, or the other way around. We sometimes emphasize the grudge that we carry for other people, but that's just a masked way of like just projection of the grudge that I have of myself, the inability to forgive myself. So it just like put double efforts into hating or blaming someone else. This is always a reflection of what's happening inside. So remember that we're learning here, this new generation of us. We're learning how to own our feelings and our emotions, because society does not teach us that. And it is a surprise. It does come most of the time as a surprise that, oh, is this like a reflection of what's really happening inside myself? And do I actually have the power to forgive myself? And then I can forgive others. And the other way around, I can forgive other people. So it's easier to forgive myself as well. Is it like all flowing together? Well, yes, it is. And it's because it is so connected and not as dual as we think it is, not as separated, it a little bit difficult to grasp. And we have all types of reactions to this, like resistance and anger, and we can react in so many different ways. But it all goes back to, as above, so below, as within, so without, so outside. So focus on forgiveness. And if you're not going to focus on forgiveness, well, the universe will make it so that you're going to have to focus on forgiveness. And yeah, you're going to probably feel a little bit of this energy here, but it comes with an amazing opportunity and with this like, ooh, beautiful, beautiful growth. Like, this is amazing energy here. Great potential for you, Virgo. Go for it. Go out there and do the work. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. And have an amazing May. I'll see you back here next time.